everyone. So today I wanted to discuss the Oscar Pistorious trial. So this legless bastard, he was running in his house 5 years ago, chasing a woman who's supposed to be his girlfriend, and shooting her like not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times. Like he shot her until the bullet hit her head. Like if he stopped this idiot at the 3rd bullet, he wouldn't be in the shit he's in now. Like he would at least, like, I'm sure if she survived, he would have paid her money and her family a lot of money, and they would have like covered up things and all of that. And yeah, she would be an MBT as well, and she might join him in the Olympics. And they would be like as well, like playmates in the sports, so he might introduce her in the Paralympics as well. I'm sure he was thinking about that. So and it might be like a good defense. So he might say like, I really thought that she might be a good Paralympic, so I shot her in the hip. Again, but let me be a little bit evil now. Let's blame the victim a little bit, just a little bit, okay? So Reeva, for example, like really, like all the messages you were sending, many of them actually, girl, it says that the situation was brutal. I'm talking to you while you are dead right now. It was so stupid that you stay. What the hell were you thinking? Like the guy scares you. What? He scares you, and you still like went to his home and stayed with him. And yeah, she actually willingly went to his home on Valentine's Day. She wanted to have like a blast on a Valentine's Day. That's what she wanted. And let's say that, unlike what her parents and her family all said, that she was beauty and brain. No, she was a dumb blonde. She was really. Because if she was smart, girl, you wouldn't stay with a guy who actually demoralized you in front of other people and bring you down. No smart girl does that. But many women actually, you even saw those groupies, like he had groupies, he's like Ted Bundy, even Ted Bundy had groupies. They would be like standing outside the court, like, you are a criminal, but we love you. We love how you are, how cruel and ruthless you are. We love how you break people's bones, you're amazing. These are there are some kind of girls who are like that, believe it or not. They fawn over him because he's young, he's rich, he's a hero. Many women would give anything for that. You know, they would spit on other people, they would bully other girls, they would leave their families behind, and they would just follow this mirage of the bad boy who have it all. And the same happens to Reeva. She was house sitting. Her mother said she was house sitting, not even babysitting. She was house sitting his home. And Oscar is 100% the killer. And is guilty of murdering her, knowing that she was behind his door. Why would she lock herself in the toilet at night when he's supposed to be in bed in the dark? Why would she lock the door? Why would she have her jeans thrown on the floor? Why would she whatever like there's a lot of plot holes, and his defense team are so pathetic. Like they are trying to tailor evidence, like to cover up his ass, his amputated ass. Like they will try his pirate makeover. I don't know. Like they were trying to like even when he shot out of his windows roof, and even his ex-girlfriend said he was violent and having tantrums, and he even said like he was a victim of a crime, and then he doesn't remember the name of the guy who was a witness with him, so nobody can call him, magically forget the name. So there's a lot of bullshit in there, and if it was an innocent guy, he wouldn't be crying and all of this shit. He was actually just sobbing and weeping his way out of this case and vomiting his way out of this case. Come on, Oscar, you are a big fat liar, and I'm not telling you because you have the right to defend yourself. You know, like, but again, like, Reeva was just another girl who's a groupie, and she was actually struggling with her life. Like, she was actually hitting 30, and she was not reaching anywhere. Like, she was not going anywhere. Like, regardless what her family and friends said, she was a rising star, and she was becoming famous. no bitch, she was not going anywhere. It's a very difficult world for a girl like her, and she was thinking like, when, until I'm 40 or 50, like there are more younger, more beautiful girls who are coming out into the industry, and she was not going anywhere. So he was ladder to her. Plus that she wanted to have a family and all of that. He was a ladder to her, a shortcut to mainstream and into the amazing world. She was a girl from a countryside. Her parents ran a barn, you know. So definitely she had a taste of this life, and she didn't want to leave. It's despite the abuse, and despite that she was house sitting his home in New Year Eve. Like, he left her New Year Eve just sitting and watching over his house, not even over his dogs, not over his kid, not over his house, over walls. It's a funny, pathetic story, and at the end of the day, like, she played with fire and she got burned, and that's it. I don't think anyone deserved to be killed. Like, she had this end over a toilet. Like, that's the worst death ever. Like, they should add it in like the 1000th worst way to die, like dying over a toilet bowl. Like, it's not even like a attractive way to die. But yeah, like, the fact that she would spend the night in a house of someone because she thought like he's a famous person and that Hollywood star, and that things can go wrong. This story proves to you that things can go wrong, even in a celebrity's home. But he was a lunatic, and she signed up for that. She went to his home. He was not in her home. She was the one in his home. And she should deal with that, dealing with a guy you are scared of, and then you go and sleep in his home at night, and you just knew him for 3 months. That shows how the halo effect, how much she was swooned by his wealth, and yeah. And after that, girls, they don't learn. Like, even after she got killed, many girls actually, another FHM model, she was going out with him, and he's a murderer. He was a convicted murderer, and she went out with that was like the crazy part. Like, she was like, Oscar, kill me as well. It's like, we love how cruel you are. And yeah, but that's some women. Some women are dumb like that. And yeah, we should say like, we should teach our boys to respect women instead of just teaching women to protect themselves. But if really Reeva protected herself and saw the red flag, she would be alive right now. What's the point of teaching Oscar to respect a woman when it's already too late like that? Reeva should have protected herself. And again, Reeva was an enabler. I can tell you, she was a big-ass enabler. There was a text that everybody actually ignored, that he told her, like, Reeva, I fired in a restaurant, and I almost killed people, and I almost hurt people. Please don't tell anyone, because my friend will take the blame. And she was like, yeah, I will do it. I will not tell anyone. What's the point? If she was like beauty and brain and an amazing person and so full of morals, she would have done like, that, dude, like, you are an ass. Like, I would go and tell everyone. But she actually is an enabler. Many women are like that, and that's why they end up being killed. Because they actually try to protect the ass of their boyfriends or husbands who are actually like assholes. Like, man, if it was me, like, I don't know if I was in her situation, but in general, if someone's telling you to hide a crime, no, I wouldn't. It's not even, I might not even like go and tell the police, but I will even not be with this person. Because if you are with this person, you are actually enabling them. You are telling them like, you are socially acceptable. But if Reeva actually left him, and many women actually would leave an abusive husband, you are telling them, I'm not gonna reward you for being an ass. Actually, you will be an outcast and nobody will hang out with you. But still, no. Women, go and support bad boys. Support them and show them that it's fine. You can be as abusive as you want, but I will be there kissing your ass all day. Again, I made a horse stand like a human. That's really, that's something. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and bye-bye.